Hello and welcome to another edition of How To with Melissa's Magical Creations. Um, Today what I'm doing is just making a smoothie. It's not going to be a really healthy smoothie. I mean, of course it has the fruit. But what I wanted to do is mostly show you how to create the smoothie and the texture without adding ice. I never add ice to my smoothies, ever. Because to me, you're watering it down. Because as soon as it starts to melt, it separates and the flavor just does not taste the same. So what I do is I will get a banana, but I'll freeze it. I peel it, I break it in half, I put it in a little Ziploc, I put those two pieces inside the Ziploc and seal it, put it in the freezer. That's what those are. That's what they look like when they're frozen, so they're okay. That's just, what I've discovered. And I don't want to add anything to it because I don't want it to distort the flavor of the banana. So I have the frozen but full banana, and then I have one regular banana. Now, I am using, and this is a Ninja Auto IQ. This is like the best blender I've ever had in my entire life. It was a gift. I can't even remember if it was Sweetest Day or Valentine's Day, but I know before we got married, my husband got it for me with a whole bunch of other stuff, but this was my favorite. But I have that, and then I have a frozen berry banana blend. So it has bananas, strawberries, blueberries in it. And I'm just going to use that. Put it in here. And then I'm going to use about 7 ounces of 2% milk. See, it's the blue. 2%. 7 ounces. Because I want it to balance. And with me being allergic to milk, in all honesty, I'm not supposed to drink it at all. I want it to help. And I don't want to use all of the almond milk. Because my youngest son and I need that for, my 17-year-old and I need that for cereal and things like that. So this is the almond milk. It's a generic brand. I don't do, and I always make sure it's the sweetened. I don't do any, fancy brands or anything because the ingredients are the same. And I just make it to where, because I want it nice and thick. So I'm going to put it at 32 ounces for the liquid. Now with it being just 32 ounces, it's going to be really, really thick. So I might want to add a little more in case somebody wants some. Hope not, but who knows in this house. So I'll do, and I'm sorry, I'll do 40 ounces. All right. Now this Ninja has been used so many times that it is just the plastic. It's a very hard and sturdy and durable plastic, but it does, stain. So I have chia seed. I'm going to add to this. And what I do is I sprinkle it on the milk so I can see what I have. So that's the chia seed. And you gotta excuse me, I'm doing this today by myself. So the camera's a little unsteady. I'm really not feeling good. I have really high blood pressure. And because I ran out of my script, I can't just have them call it in. My doctor doesn't just call things in. You have to go in and see them, but the appointments are so far out that I'm just dealing with it, trying to anyway, naturally. Then I have hemp seed, and I'm sprinkling that on. Because hemp seed is awesome for you. So is chia seed. That's why I'm adding those. I would add some flax, but my flax is the ground flax, and I really just don't want that texture in this smoothie. Okay, so then I'm going to add just a tad bit of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. That's it, ground cinnamon. Just a little sprinkle, just to give it a kick, because that's supposed to help me with my blood pressure naturally, so hopefully that'll work. All right, now because I am a stickler for sweetness, I want it to be sweet, and I grabbed the wrong bag. Wow. I was supposed to grab the sugar, and I grabbed the flour. Hold on just a second. All right, I'm back. Thank you so very much for not screaming at me. So now I have sugar. I don't want the honey with this, because when I add chia seed and hemp seed, if you add honey, the taste is a little bitter. I don't know why, because I actually love honey, but I'm adding sugar. So that right there is 3 teaspoons, 4, and 5. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of sugar for every ounce. I'm sorry, for every 8 ounces of milk. So that was just regular granulated sugar. Now I'm just going to put the lid on this and then give it a whirl. So give me just 1 second. Okay, so that ran for about a minute and 30 something seconds. Like a minute 45. And I'm sorry, something's going on with my phone here. There it is. So it's not looking like the texture I thought it was going to look, but that's fine. If you want it to be thicker, you can just make it thicker, add more stuff to it. I was going to add some ice cream, but I don't think so. I'm going to pour myself some now. And smells good, that's for sure. Good thing about this Ninja, it locks. It will not start up if it's not in a locked position. And also if the lid is not locked, it won't start up. But this is it. I'm going to drink some. I'm going to ask some of my kids if they want some. If not, it's all mine. All right, well, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there.